Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're back in Daily Race B this evening, but slight difference. You'll notice it's not Lago Maggiore, but it is the Red Bull Ring, the short track. This is all because of the glitch that was found yesterday, where people were teleporting from the pit area in the back straight, and appearing on the start-finish line, basically cutting out the whole final sector. But we're in race B. As you can see, we've just started the lap and just had to bump into the back of Zerwin here. And as we go into turn 2, we've sort of been overtaken, but we've managed a little switcheroo, and we're back into our 12th place. So we did start 12 here, and we've kind of been a bit cheeky there, getting past Goo, and now we're in the tail of Zerwin again. Zerwin is one of those races where you can't really trust what they're going to do. So as you can see here, he just seems to weave around a bit and then just slams the brakes on, and we get overtaken by Goo as well in the process. So we're back into P11 after getting a couple of positions, but as we go down the start straight again, we get to turn 1 and we have another encounter with Zerwin, who seems to be a bit either hesitant on throttle or just very early on the brakes. But yeah, with yesterday's teleporting, it seems like Polyphony have taken some action, and they have sorted it for us. I don't think they could fix the problem, so they've just given us a whole new track, which is the first I recall in them doing this in GT7. While you're here and you're watching the action, I just got to say thank you for everyone who's watched the video that went out yesterday. Quite blown away with the amount of views it's received in a day. Totally wasn't expecting anything like that, and appreciate all the new followers or subscribers that we got out of it. So welcome to the channel. Anyone who hasn't clicked that button, please feel free to just click the subscribe button. It does help the channel out massively. As we overtake Zerwin here in lap 3, and the guy up front has got a half-second penalty. So yeah, it seems like they have fixed it. I quite enjoy this race. It's not the easiest of tracks to be consistent on, due to a lot of stringent corner cut-ins, and just the short nature of the track. It's very fast, very flowing. You've got to hit all your braking points, the few that there are. Yeah, but it's quite enjoyable. And as we go into lap 4, we're just trying to catch up with Rivs Racing here, who I believe is going to have a bit of an incident at some point coming up. And I'm pretty sure he just disappears into a whole new round. So we've gone from teleportation to disappearances, which is quite the week for Gran Turismo. But as we go here, we're getting closer. Bit of clean air, and Goo is about to serve a penalty, which is going to give us another place. So we're now up to P9 and just behind Rivs. And as we go into the final few corners, we're just trying to catch up, keep it in touch and keep the slipstream, which I've been finding very hard to do there in the last corner. It's one of the places I do tend to lose a lot of time. But as we set another PB for the race, which I thought was a brilliant time, but you look at France 88 there, he's almost a second quicker. But yeah, this section here literally caught me by surprise the first time I went round. I was, for some reason in my head, you're going straight in for a very long time, but you know, just kind of just back and forth here. But yeah, let me know what you're thinking of race B, this new one now, and if you think this is better than Lago Maggiore. But yeah, as you see here, Rivs has gone wide there. He's gone wide again, and he's going to get a 1.5 second penalty, which is in a way fair, because yeah, and you see, just disappears, just into thin air, into a new round. yeah, I think the penalties can look a bit harsh, but if you're going wide, you're gaining a lot of time there, so it's probably the right sort of penalty there. And that frees us up into P8, and trying to hunt down Chris and Daily Bob, who Daily Bob is actually gone slightly different to most other people. He's not gone for the Alfa or the WRX, but he's gone for the VW Sirocco, which, from what I can tell, sitting behind him in the previous race and seeing what he can do in this race here, the car seems to be pretty good. It might be that hidden car that no one's really going for, as we've gone quicker again. But yeah, the Sirocco does seem like a competitive car here, as Daily Bob goes very wide. But yeah, the penalty system, I don't think it's too broken now, not in this race. So Bob did go quite wide there, and you would expect them to get a penalty, but didn't get one. And I think that's only got to be because he probably was pushed out there, and maybe the game is recognising that sometimes you're not just trying to gain an advantage by going wide, but sometimes you may have just been pushed. So that's I'm quite happy with that. It seems to be quite fair. You had a guy before who went wide and got 1.5 seconds, and then here was pretty just that they didn't get one. But yeah, we're in lap 8 now, trying to catch Bob, and we are catching. But yeah, as we go into this corner here, getting close, I can't get close enough just to try and overtake. But yeah, the Sirocco seems to be quite a decent car. Actually, we did get quite close here, but as we go in, we're on the outside, and trying to hang it around that side in the last couple of corners of the Red Bull isn't the ideal. And then when you try and cut in the inside there, it's a bit harder as well, because you just lose that momentum. But yeah, we've kind of lost out to them, but we're about to catch Tempo here, who's had a bit of a moment. But as we do that, Goo is just going to take the dive bomb of the century pretty much, and take both of us. Tempo goes wide. That's pretty much his race done there, and we try and catch up with Goo. And as we go into the back straight, we're just hoping they're sitting there, seeing if we can just pick up that half a second penalty, which he's not going to serve here. He's not going to serve that penalty on this lap, so all we have to do is just stay behind within the second, because we know they're going to get a 1 second penalty at the end, sitting in behind. And as we head into the back straight, it's less than a second, so we should get that P7 of Goo. And yeah, so Bob actually manages to get ahead of Chris, to finish 5th in the Sirocco, and we go up 5 places into P7. So all in all, pretty good considering. And yeah, Daily Race B has been fixed. So let me know in the comments what you think. Is it an improvement? Do you prefer Lago Maggiore if it didn't have the teleportation issue, or do you prefer this Red Bull combination? And once again, please hit the like buttons. Please subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I'm going to try and be a bit more on it. And I will see you on the next one. So thank you very much.